Yeah. We came to the second one, and that is behavior with the accompanying person. Just to let you know, the last time when this the thing stopped was at dressing to the occasion, and then we said that you should be appropriately dressed, जहाँ पे आपको जैसे dress करना है. Behavior with the accompanying person is आपके साथ जो भी है, जो कहीं भी है. It could be a friend, it could be a colleague, it could be a person who is walking down the street. There is a certain expected sense of behavior जो हमारा society आपको teach करता है. For example, an average Indian is a very friendly person. An average Indian goes out of his way to help people in the nature or anything, any problem happens. But if you see an accident which is happening, you will run away from that spot because you know कि कौन पुलिस के झमेले में पड़ने वाला है. So like that, there are certain expected norms which are, I don't expect you to comment on the accident wala scenario, but otherwise always see that if it is possible, if you can try and help a person, because that will really speak highly about your personal upbringing. But behavior with the accompanying person also means आपके साथ अगर someone is walking down the street, how will you behave with that person? You don't push the person, you don't nudge the person, you don't drop the person on the way and you go ahead. अगर एक क्यू है तो आप क्यू में कैसे बिहेव करते हो? अगर आप कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट सबमिट कर रहे हो तो आप पर्सन अक्रॉस के साथ कैसे आप बिहेव कर रहे हो? Sometimes you see people getting very angry with the person who is across because that person may have been disturbed a lot with this issue. वो शायद बहुत देर से खड़ा है and then he is sensing that the person is not helping him out. Very common governmental situation that we face. And in all of these situations, the person can get angry. So if you can calm the person down, if you can help the person down, if you can say, sir, I am a younger person, I will stand in the line, आप आ जाओ फिर मैं आपको line छोड़ देता हूँ. So depending on how you are behaving is also a social etiquette which is taught to you from the time you are small. For example, you will see that when a person suddenly falls sick on the way, 10 people come in to help you out and make you sit in one place, give you water, make you feel better. And maybe that is exactly what we expect because Indians naturally are very friendly and very nice people. On the contrary, you may not get that kind of a support if you go elsewhere. Internationally, so for definitely not. Because there people are more concerned with their lifestyles, and then it's a different norm altogether that you are facing. Next is something called dining etiquette. We will do this in a little more detail, but then just to let you know, the other day I was telling you all, when I'm sitting in a dining table, I'm expected to sit straight. When food is served on my plate, खाना देख के ही I'm not expected to start eating. I have to wait for the host to indicate that I can start eating. Who's a host? Whoever has called you on that table, or whoever is paying the bill if you are in a restaurant. That person is the host. You will have seen that today, of course, eating out is so common. If you're going out with family, your social etiquette will be as per your family norms. But when you're going in a mixed crowd, that means I am there, somebody else is there, somebody else is there, all come from different backgrounds. We may be friends, we may be meeting after 10 years, we may be just colleagues, we may be any other person who has wanted to join in. Now, in these kind of cases, also, there is a certain amount of protocol which is expected out of you. First and foremost, you don't put the hands on the table before everybody else is starting. There is a napkin in front of you. You're expected to put it on your lap. तो आपके सामने प्लेट्स है, आपके सामने वो जो नैपकिन है उसे आपने लैप पे रख दिया है, and then you wait. There are some people who I've been seeing and it's so amusing that they also put the napkin आपके गले तक बांध लेता है. Now that's a very ridiculous way. वो expected नहीं है. Then comes, if you've gone to a fine dining restaurant, you would have seen there are n number of cutlery. That means knives है, forks है, बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. हर चीज का एक importance होता है. उस importance जो है, उस important चीज का आपको use करना है. How you will use it is again up to you. So it is taught to you. So it's inside outside. So from inside you have to start eating till you reach the last knife and the fork on the both sides. अगर आपके पास एक piece of fried anything is there or any food is there, you're expected to cut it with your knife. You're expected to use the fork to prick it, and then you're supposed to be eating it. You can't just use your hand and start eating the way you do in an informal gathering or at home. तो थोड़ा सा एटिकेट वहां पे एक्सपेक्ट किया जाता है. नेक्स्ट इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, वो भी हम बाद में दिखाएंगे आपको, कि प्लेट के ऊपर आप आपका फोक और नाइफ कैसे प्लेस करोगे, उसके बेसिस पे वेटर जो और जो सर्विंग कर रहा है उसको पता चलता है इसको और चाहिए या नहीं चाहिए. अगर आप वैसे भी फाइन डाइनिंग प्लेस में जाओगे और गलती से आपने क्रॉस कर दिया दोनों को, मीन्स यू डोंट वांट टू ईट एनी मोर, आपको भूख भी लगेगा तो वो आपको सर्व नहीं करेगा. सिमिलरली एक चीज होता है जो आप, सम ऑफ यू मे बी वर्किंग इन द हॉस्पिटैलिटी सेक्टर and you would have noticed that there are course meals. So if people are serving you, you will see in the fine dine restaurants also, they serve you a first course, they change your stuff, they give you a second course, they change your stuff, give you a third course. तो वो जो कोर्स एंडिंग होता है उसका भी एक इंडिकेशन होता है. Now, it is also a common thing that in the past, and it's very cliche, and that is women used to visit the powder room. So women had to keep on, looking good and be a part of these gatherings, social gatherings, and it was very important that how they approached themselves. So they kept on going to the powder room. So when you went to the powder room, which is actually the loo really, or the washrooms, so they would have to get up in a certain way. Now, one very simple problem there is, the moment a lady gets up in a table, in a formal eating gathering, all the men in the table will also stand up. So if you are the one who is very lowy and keeps going to the toilet 20 times, all men will stand up every time you go to the loo. And when you come back, they again stand up to receive you. That is the culture that is there, of very fine etiquette that is expected. India, of course, you have to go to certain circles to experience that kind of a culture. But that's an expected norm. And so you will be surprised when people just stand up. That's called chivalry, came from the French. And of course, it's an accepted thing. Similarly, ye bhi,
Ma'am, what about the other girls on the table?
they are not expected to sit up or stand up. Huh? They're very lucky. So if you really want to bother your boyfriend, supposedly Bhavi, if you've gone for a treat, तो वही करना. Har बार you keep going to the loo, he'll keep standing up. I'm telling you, it will work. And next time he'll not take you out. वो भी एक issue हो सकता है. So yeah, it's a fact. एक और चीज about dining भी आप ध्यान में रखना, आपने napkin कैसे place किया है आपके chair के ऊपर, that also indicates whether you're going to eat after you come back from the powder room. वो भी एक indication है. And lastly, खाना कब आप शुरू करोगे वो भी important है. आप remember करो इस चीज का कि आज भी ये culture इंडिया में भी आ चुका है. You're supposed to cheer to a person, specific thing. In the West, of course, you would have seen कि wedding scenario आप देखते हो, तो उसमें जो the bride and the groom के नाम पे toast raise किया जाता है. Today also, suppose you're celebrating something, suppose a dinner is a celebratory dinner, वहाँ पे भी toast raise किया जाता है. Toast पे the everybody gets a glass of wine or a glass of champagne or whatever, and then you raise it to the family. Suppose it's a wedding, sorry, let's not call it wedding. Let's say it's an anniversary treat, तो फिर उस couple को आप toast करते हो. So when you toast a person, all of you are supposed to raise your glasses. तब उस stage पे please, आपको ग्लास बहुत अच्छा लग गया, आप ग्लास देखते रह गए, आपने पार्टिसिपेट नहीं किया, वो बहुत रूड होता है. तो आपको उसको पिकअप करना है ना. Some of the people in India do not drink because it's not in their culture. So if you don't drink also, then they do it with cold drinks so that you can be a part of that toast. So you raise a toast and then immediately you have to take a very, very small sip and then you put the glass down. Most people forget that toast के बाद उसने ढक से रख दिया, ग्लास कुछ उछल के गिर गया, बाजू वाले के प्लेट पे गिर गया, ये सब भी होता है. So you have to be very polite and delicate at these stages. Delicate मतलब तोड़ वोड़ मत दो, because वो सारे कटलरी वटलरी थोड़ा ज्यादा डिफरेंट स्टाइल के होते हैं. जो भी तोड़ना है आप घर आके तोड़ लेना, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. उधर आपको थोड़ा सा स्मार्ट रहना पड़ेगा. So those are the dining etiquettes. There are many more. The way you are sitting also. So if you go to some of these fine dining restaurants, you will see कि the moment you want to sit, there is a waiter who comes in and pushes your chair inside. Particularly for women. Men को नहीं करते. Men को उतना पसंद नहीं करते कोई. So in the event your host is there, if in the event your boyfriends and your husbands are around, actually husbands are supposed to be doing that, but I don't know how many of Indian husbands would do that. So that's the way we look at the etiquettes. उसमें बहुत सारे intricate चीजें भी होती हैं जो आपको सिखाया जाता है. Many people, for them this is very important. How you are eating, how you are talking, how you are sitting in a dining table, उनके लिए ये सब बहुत important होता है. तो उसके I mean, for that, keeping that in mind, there is something called finishing school. वहाँ पे ये सब भी सिखाया जाता है. So coming back to अभी एक और चीज डाइनिंग का आप ध्यान में रखना. हम इंडियंस खाने में बहुत, वी लव ईटिंग, यू नो, एंड सपोज यू गेट अ नाइस टेस्टी फूड इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू एंड द होस्ट इज very silently and very politely, there may be 15 people in the table and they're all talking to you, and occasionally you are made to sit not with your family, you are given different people next to you so that you talk on those tables. So then the person is talking to you and you want to eat the tasty food in front of you, तो आप इतना भी उसको उस खाने को मत घूरो कि वो बंदे को लगे इसको क्या हो गया, इससे जिंदगी में खाना भी शायद नहीं खाया होगा. तो यू आर बी वेरी केयरफुल. You cannot just put anything and gobble anything in your mouth. And then also there are some people who are very irritating. They want to keep talking only on the dining table. But if you get a person like that next to you, then it's your problem. You'll have to handle him, because they say with food you cannot talk. So आपके मुंह में खाना है और आप बात कर रहे हो, वो expected नहीं है. It's expected that your mouth is free, because you don't want to throw the food on his face and he will run away. So that's how things are expected on the dining table. Last May, of course, the desserts come in, and when the desserts come in, at that stage you are supposed to have the dessert. There's a small little dessert spoon or a fork given to you, and uske baad you are told to leave. Some of the very swab people, swab matlab बहुत polished people बहुत सारे हैं, उनके तो उसके बाद they follow the foreign style of giving you a cup of tea or a coffee as well. That's the way they execute their dinner. So then comes during conversations, आपको क्या क्या etiquettes follow करना है. Please use the word please as much as possible. उसमें वो जो person across है उसको बहुत अच्छा लगता है. आपको पता है कि वो it's not necessary, but then अगर आप थोड़ा सा please बोल दो तो उसको भी अच्छा लगता है, आपको भी अच्छा लगता है. उसके लिए why it is nice for the person is that person gets to behave a little more towards you, or give you a little more favor, because you have kept on saying please sir aap kar do, aapke bina to hoega hi nahi. So the person really feels like doing it for you. So talk very politely in a conversation. Please use the word please many times. Say the word kuch ho gaya, so just say sorry sir, I did not realize that it hurt you so much. सॉरी बोल दो, एक थैंक यू बोल दो, जितना भी छोटा सा काम करके दे आप उसको एक थैंक यू बोल दो. इसके in theme, these are called the three golden words in English. The please and the sorry and the thank you. These are the three golden words, and you can fit it in as many places as you want. I am yet to find those golden words in our colloquial Hindi language, but I think the G is a very important way you can respect anybody. Shukriya is of course a very important thing, but शायद हम thank you ज़्यादा use करते हैं than shukriya. So कृपया करके करें.
धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद. Okay, शुक्रिया ना धन्यवाद, so whatever. So it is important that आप इन words को adopt करो, the golden words को adopt करो आपके speeches में. It will work wonders for you. You can shout at a person, but that will not increase or help you to get out of that situation. तो अगर आप थोड़ा politely बात करो, शायद आपकी बात हो भी जाए. नेक्स्ट इज मीटिंग अननोन पीपल. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. आप सोशल गैदरिंग्स में अननोन पीपल को मीट करोगे, एटलीस्ट अगर आपको उनसे बात नहीं करनी है, उसकी ड्रेसिंग आपको बहुत छटाक लग रहा है, आपको लग रहा है ये पता नहीं कहाँ से आ गया, आइसलैंड से आ गया शायद, तो फिर आप उस पर्सन से एटलीस्ट स्माइल तो दे सकते हो. से स्माइल एंड अ नॉड एंड अ हेलो एंड अ नमस्कार और समथिंग एंड देन मूव अवे. अगर आपको उससे really you want to talk, you really find him extremely handsome perhaps, or very beautiful girl, and you really want to begin a discussion with that person, then you really have to make an effort, right? The girl or the boy is not coming walking onto your lap, so it is going to be an effort. So learn those efforts, start conversing, start talking, and koi sa bhi bhasha ho, language is from the heart. I'll give you a very small example. Don't laugh at this, but then you can always understand. I had a grandmother who never left Bengal, and then my dad was posted in Bihar in those days, in the interior of Bihar. So she came to visit us, and she knew no other language than our mother tongue, and that's Bengali. And our neighbor, we had huge bungalows there. So my neighbor was from North India. So there was another dadi there who used to only speak Hindi. And trust me, every day they met, every day there was a nice tea party between both of them, and they were talking. One was talking Bengali and the other was talking Hindi, and every day they were happy when they came back. So that's what language is. You don't know what they're talking, but they're talking. They understand each other. So language will reach. Remember that. On my remember my dadi's incident, and you will remember this. So acknowledging people, a very very important thing, guys, and that's what I'm telling you. So when we had the seminar, we kept thanking people. आप बोलेंगे क्यों पागलों की जैसे इतना थैंक कर रही है, नो बट देन इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट ना, उसको अच्छा लगता है कि उसने किया है, एक थैंक यू तो दे दो, ज्यादा तो नहीं मांग रहे हैं हमसे. You're not gifting anything, you're not donating your life's earnings, you're just saying कि thank you very much, इतना तो आपने किया, बाकियों ने तो इतना भी नहीं किया. So एक thank you दे दो उसको. थैंकिंग द सपोर्ट पीपल, ये आप कभी करके देखो, आपके घर पे जो आपको हेल्प करता है, आप उनको थोड़ा सपोर्ट, उनको थोड़ा थैंक यू बोल के देखो. दे आर सो हैप्पी. Instead of treating them badly, thank them, appreciate what they are doing. And of course, respect the old and the seniors. This I think I don't have to teach. India is one community where everybody is looking up to this fact that we are taking care of our old people. Respect towards women, this is a society, they say India is a society where there is the extremes of women abuse. At one stage we respect them like gods. So if you see the Hindu systems, there are so many gods and goddesses which are all women, and at the same time we have one of the highest crime rates against women. So all of these are I would say dichotomies these two kind of things that are there in the society. It's a dichotomy and it's shameful, but it is there. But again, please accept this, that over time the position of women has improved tremendously. Early 19th century, the girls were not even sent to schools, and then there was something called the Renaissance movement, the Bengal Renaissance. You have an Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, I'm sure you read about that in your history books, and as well as Raja Ram Mohan Roy, who was known for his Brahmo Samaj movement. These two people fought relentlessly to get the girls educated, and that was a phenomenal change. In Maharashtra, also, we see the same movement. And these two movements brought in girls to study. When girls studied, society changed, because obviously you were now able to decide, you were able to work, you're able to express your opinion. In India, we never experienced that because it automatically happened. But in the United States of America, there was something called voting rights, which is called universal suffrage, which was something the women fought for. One of the president's wife actually fought for this right, and then the women were given the right to vote. In India, it came automatically to us in our independence. So today, we have, all of us can vote, whether you're a girl, you're a boy, you're even a person with a third gender, everybody can vote. So that is how you have been changing. Society has changed tremendously. Women have all kinds of rights today. Education has been focused for girls, women. Today, actually, if you map it, the performers are better in academics in the case of girls and women. And also, you see that they have reached everywhere. I think now they are also showing you a Kargil film in which the girl, there's a lady, a defense officer. So women have changed a lot, so you better respect the women in that situation. uh, be careful about these, put these down for you. Please listen to people. A lot of Indians, we have a problem, we don't like to listen, we like to talk. So jabber jabber we do, we don't want to hear what the other person is saying. Sometimes we are both saying the same thing, but then the person doesn't want to listen to the other person. Listen to the person. Second, you have to respect common places. That means in a business environment, there's something called the washroom. In a business environment, there's something called the drinking water places or those filter places. There is something which is a pantry. These are common places. In your houses, outside your house, there is a place between your house to the lift, maybe, or maybe there is a lobby, a common lobby. Those are the common spaces. in the railway station, it's a common space. There are common spaces. वहां पे सिर्फ आप अपने बारे में मत सोचो, आप सबके बारे में सोचो. तो अगर आपको now you want to spit, now if you want to spit, it is unhealthy and of course not hygienic. So in that case, do you want to keep spitting, or you will stop spitting because you have to take care of the others? Remember, TB spreads a lot through that spitting, and so government of India took a massive step towards telling people not to spit. Still, people spit. So when you are spitting, another person is getting exposed to that disease. And currently in this situation, I will give you one thing: please wear the mask. You don't believe in it, but wear the mask. In United States of America, there is a movement which is coming where people are saying we don't want to wear the mask. If you wear the mask, it's common places. You are saving the other person and saving yourself. Even if you are immune to it, the other person may not be immune to it. So उनको आपको save करना भी आपका ही responsibility है. Next, don't joke on the other people. There right now you cannot also, the Supreme Court will block you on that, and that is you can't say words like a bong, you can't say a word like a sardar, you can't say a word of all of those annas and things like that. So those words are banned because you can't joke on someone's ethnic culture or ethnicity. So these are things you have to be careful about. Use appropriate language. Please don't be abusive. There are some people who are very abusive when they talk. In that kind of an environment, no business deal is going to happen, let me tell you, because we have been taught now to behave in a certain fashion. Respect others. Okay, use a prayer. Respect others' time, because just see today, some of you have entered so late, right? So when we say 11, try to be bang on at 11, unless there's a major exigency which is happening in your house. So otherwise, please be on time, because other person has given you that time. There must be some reason why the person has given you that time. Be careful with your mobile devices. We keep fidgeting. We can't stay away from our mobile devices. So it's something you'll have to be very careful in social gatherings. Be polite, which is, of course, I don't have to tell you that. And of course, the last golden thing is smile. There's something called grace. मतलब आपके अंदर से वो आना चाहिए. It shows that you are there, you are with everything, you can understand everything. The most important social grace is smile. You hate a person, you don't want to see the person again in your life. You are, you want to kill the person when you see the person. पर थोड़ा सा आप हंसी दो, उसको भी अच्छा लगेगा, आपको भी अच्छा लगेगा. Maybe you'll never see the person ever in your life, but कोई बात नहीं, थोड़ा सा हंस दो. Another very bad habit is privacy respect करना, जो हम में नहीं है. So कोई बात कर रहा, आप ऐसे ऐसे करके eavesdrop करते हो, सुनने, अरे वो ना ये बात कर रहा था. What is your problem? Don't you have anything else to do? आपके पास घर पे कोई काम धंधा है नहीं कि आप दूसरे की बात सुन रहे हो. Similarly, किसी का email खुला है, आप पढ़ रहे हो, अरे ये करता है, this is what it is doing, then you tell 10 more people and you spread the joke. It's not done, because you're not supposed to see other people's messages, you're not supposed to read other people's emails, you're not supposed to enter into somebody's room when the person is not there and trying to snoop ki ye na ye bhi khata hai, ye bhi peeta hai. What is your problem? You don't have to do that, right? Knock before you enter. I told you, knock and wait. Don't just walk in straight. That person may actually need some time to meet you. Help people, of course, we do that. Thank people, that's again a grace. Very gracefully thank them. Share. कुछ लोगों के पास बहुत कुछ नहीं है हमारे कंट्री में, अगर हो सके तो थोड़ा सा शेयर कर दो. Whether it is philanthropy, आपने 100 रुपए किसी को दिया, या आपने आपका खाना शेयर किया, या आपने आपका ओल्ड बुक्स शेयर किया, नहीं तो आपने आपका नॉलेज शेयर किया है. Just share. It will always see, there is a debit and a credit of your good deeds and bad deeds. Try to balance it, and that way we believe that it helps you reach salvation faster, and Indians believe in salvation. Whichever community you are, salvation is the most important thing that you have to understand. Respect, very important. Please respect everybody. Man has to respect man. It's very important. One of the core idea based on which your the concept of diversity comes in. If you see the black movement in United States, if you see in India the movement against scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, all of this is to respect the downtrodden, respect the people who need a little more than what you have. Be acceptable and mild mannered. There are some people, okay, the very good example is every day, I think in our Zoom classes, you have somebody who comes and screams and goes away. So I guess that is the kind of people who are not expected. That's not a good manners. उसको अच्छा लग रहा है, वो जिंदगी भर सबको बोलता फिरेगा कि मैं क्लास में घुसता था, चिल्लाता था और भाग जाता था. I'm sure that is not going to lead that person anywhere. So I will stop here. I think I've taken a lot of this whole session on the social graces and social ethics. So please be prepared with these two topics. The third topic that we will look into is on etiquettes, other parts of the etiquette, and which is of course there for us. See, there are different kinds of etiquettes: bathroom etiquettes, your wedding etiquettes, meeting etiquettes, telephone etiquettes, and eating etiquettes. We also have approaches. We don't adopt a casual approach, etc. So this part we'll do interestingly in the next class. So I'll stop the share. Anybody has any question, anything? Would you like to talk? Whether you'd like to